Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. According to your time and wherever you are in the part of the world, welcome back again to this channel. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case of marriage misunderstanding. Please stay tuned while the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution until I come your way next time. Remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
The defendant, Mr. Vincent, and he promised to be in the house today, Saturday. We will have both parties live here. Please join us as we interview them for a better and peaceful resolution. Before now, we were told that they have high blood pressure, and if such information is given to us to control the level of their expression, how they can shout and all that, we will have to take down the BP to be sure exactly what is the level of their BP. So join us as we'll be returning shortly. Thank you. Where's the hand sanitizer? Need a tripod. Try it, baby. Off of the phone. The clock is 96. Are you on the BP drug? Yeah. Well, then go and get this man water. She go and get him water.
Okay, is it cold?
No. You don't get this. I need to take this. You call it. Take this. Take this box. Yes. Yes. After. Why you get me?
You have it now.
You just get me. I talk to you. Who is the boy?
Huh?
Where is the pen? Are you with the microphone? Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Tell the house what you please use the microphone.
Okay.
Tell the house what you told us last time so that your husband can listen and know how to respond. Take the chair off so that you can shift close. You can move this way, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. I come here, come complain last week Thursday.
Yeah.
Say my husband they abandoned us for 5 years now. So as the thing take happen, I don't know the man before. Na his sister. Now I know. And they beg me say he get brother wey dey for Lagos. Say he dey find wife wey wan marry.
You say?
His sister, now he tell me say him brother dey find wife wey wan marry. Say whether I go fit marry him brother. I no know the man before. Now I dey village dey help my mama. Wey be say the woman dey see me. So the woman come dey tell me, I come say I never reach to marry. The woman no let me rest. Still dey every time they tell me say him dey tell me about him brother. I no wan give ears to am. I dey do yaga. So every time when I go market, go sell something, if I reach there, go dey tell me him brother. So one day like that, as I go there, now I come reach there. So he come dey tell me say how far for that thing wey be say him tell me. But I dey consider am say as my mama no well, make I give ears to him sister. So I come tell am say okay, make him no worry. I go gree, make him follow me go see my mama. He follow me, he go see my mama. As he see my mama finish, my mama sef he come dey wonder say which kind person be that? Shey the person he no get leg, I be no get hand. Wey be say he go say you dey find wife for your brother. So after everything, I come agree. I come Lagos.
Dress this chair this way.
I come Lagos. I come meet am. So we come dey together. As we dey, before you know it, the wahala don come. The place when I dey sell market, if you see say person stand, they follow me, they buy market. He go say, this he no trust me. This that person laugh, na wahala. So if they tell me all those things, I say I don't know anything about all those things wey they talk. He say he go find out. He carry my matter. He say he carry and go juju.
But you marry Isha before you come Lagos.
He come see my people. He never pay dowry that time.
Okay.
Now when the everything happen, now he come say okay, make him go pay price. Now that time go they use me take they swear juju.
Okay.
So now so the thing take be. As we reach Lagos now, at the same market, go come they suspect me say, now so man, they sleep with me. I say I don't know anything. He say now so Babalawo tell am say me I be witch, I be prostitute. So now so he carry me go village because of this matter. Say he still abandon us. Now his senior brother, now he come dey bother and say make you come carry us come back. Oh, that first time. I even forget to talk that one before. He abandoned us up to 8 months for village. Now when that his senior brother come tell am say make he go pay bride price for my head, na so. Now that time he go pay bride price. Then come they use me the swear juju. He swear juju the first time. He said the juju not kill me. The second time, the third time. So now that time he come say make I go Ayelala. Now that time he come reach church. I go tell church say see wetin say make I go swear according to how I talk before. Then pastor tell me say no, make I no swear, make I go call am. Me and I will follow go pastor place. Small time go talk say him no do again, say him no know wetin dey worry am. Before you know it, he go start again. For night I no dey sleep. He go pursue me make I go lie down for ground. I go lie down for ground. The place when I dey, he go dey pour me spit for there. He go dey pour me spit. Sometimes he go carry white chalk. He go dey shout Ayelala ominigbon, this my wife. After he don do all this incantation finish, he go blow me the breeze for the shop for ground where I lie down put. Na so I dey begin dey bear am. The Ayelala wey say make I go sue, I come go tell pastor. Pastor say make I call am. As I call am, he go answer, but I say no go do am. Before you know it, e don start again. Na the man tell me say whether I no get family. I say I get. I come call my uncle. Na that my uncle say make we dey come. So we come prepare. As we dey go Benin, I come tell the driver say na my uncle place for Wasota junction, na there I wan stop. He don start for inside motor say why I go stop for Wasota junction. Na so we talk. Say if I carry leg come down from that motor, say na the end of the marriage. Now for dey tell am say I get family and my uncle wey say make we come, you go come see am. He say like begin dey talk for inside the motor. As we reach Wasota junction, we come down, we go. We think say maybe in the evening he go come meet us. Na so we wait, he no come. The next day he no come. The other day now we come call am say wetin happen? We no see you. He say whether me I think say na joke, him dey joke. Say he no tell me say if I come down from the inside that bus, say na the end of the marriage. I come the thing, he say as me around dey talk, so he say he don reach Lagos, he no get time. I no come talk anything. I come tell my uncle say see wetin him talk o. Because my uncle say make I no mind, he go come. He go come. We come dey home for more than how many months. We dey wait. Maybe he go come, he go change mind. If I even call am, he no go pick. So they come gather meeting. My man dey sick o. My man wey make me know am dey sick that time well for ground. Then he come tell us, my man dey worry say how man go come use him daughter with 3 children dump am like this. He come gather meeting. We come call am. As we call am, say if you no come carry your wife and your family, make you come see us. He say he no get anybody wey he wan come see. If I no go swear Ayelala, say he no get anybody wey he wan come see. Now they come talk say we come dey wait sha. After some going to 1 year, they come send my brother and other person join me. Say make since he no come answer us, make we come meet am. Now we take come Lagos. We come Lagos, we see am for house. Then my brother ask am, see you come abandon your wife and they call you, you no come answer us. Now we don come. How you want the matter? You no wan marry your wife again? He say lie, he no marry again. If I no swear Ayelala, make I begin pack my things, outside. That thing sef, the thing sef even tire my brother. Say which kind man be this? First he swear first time he no kill am. He swear second time he no kill am. He swear third time he no kill am. That mean say na wetin wan kill this woman. Now you dey find. Why you go say make him go swear Ayelala? So now make as he throw this thing, now we come carry am. As you dey even dey carry the thing, not even mind, just stand, dey look like this. Now I carry am go church. We dey church o, dey sleep inside church, me and the children. So now our daddy come say since na so the thing be, say he no wan marry, marriage no be by force, and I no go fit allow you after you don swear, so make you go swear die. They come find space for me for front of church, say make I dey sell small thing. I dey there dey sell. Small time they come gather small money again for me. I go rent one small room apartment na 4 ceiling. Now they go help me rent. So I come pack the small thing when I get pack enter there, begin dey manage. As we dey manage, I come dey wait. They say make I stay there. Since na church I dey and he don't know where I dey, say na church I dey. One day he go come say he wan come carry him children and his wife. We dey there. They manage. They feed the children, he no care. The thing come dey pain me for mind. Which kind thing be this? So I come look say that last year e get as everything be for me. I come say make I kuku relocate. Since we don wait, we don tire, e no come. And to eat, to manage, no be small thing for Lagos. Person dey carry himself dey waka, e get as e be. How much more woman with 3 children? So I come go Benin. I come say maybe I wan go stay for Benin, make I go check how the thing be. I reach there, people wey be say I go meet sef, my family, dem try for me. But I look, if I come carry myself go give them, no be say they don strong like that. The one wey na senior and the one wey senior me, they just dey come up. So I come say no, I have to come back to Lagos. I no go fit stay with them, make I go carry myself as liability give them. I come back. The thing come dey pay me. Children they no gree go school, no money to put them for school, even to eat sef na wahala. So now I come, I dey house. Now one of my neighbor come dey we just dey touch, I dey open phone, I come see say him come dey shout say see o. I come look the phone, he say see some people wey be say dem dey fight for person and dem be human rights. I come watch the program, he say make we watch the program. I come say shey dis kind thing dey happen? I say I no believe. He say him don hear dis kind program before, e dey happen live and na real. I come say whether dem go fit get the number. He say him go give me the number. He come give me the number. I come call say see o, I get complaint. Na him person come answer me say make I no worry, if I wan lay any complaint make I come their office. So that day I come say okay, make I follow up, maybe dem go fit help me. That day never break. 4 o'clock I no even sleep. I don wake the children, we no even eat, we no even bath. We come enter road, we don reach there by 6, dey wait before madam come. As he come, we come greet am. So as we dey there, na so him dey, after everything he come dey fire me, dey abuse me, say make I go work. Say I no break leg, I no break hand. Why I decide to be lazy like this? Why I no go labour make I take feed these children? Why they punish these children like this? I can't explain everything, give and say no be my fault. I don try since 5 years now only me dey carry these children. I don tire, that's why I dey find help. So na so the thing take be.
After I come fire you finish, now you come later begin dey happy. Okay, let's hear. Give him the mic. Let's hear him so I can respond to what you are saying. Mr. Vincent.
Well, you see this woman.
You will talk with your one. I will not want you to shout here. Everything she said, you did not hear her raise voice.
I don't know.
So
I
you
would be interested in holding the mic.
Hold the mic. You have to hold the mic so you will talk so that every other person can hear you properly.
Because all what she said is just a lie.
Respond to her. You heard everything she said. Respond to what she said. Have you taken her to any place to go and swear before since you married her?
No, I see.
Use your mic, Oga.
It's right, you explain.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how it started. Actually, I told my sister, my senior sister,
This mic is to be used, not for common flash.
that I need a woman as a wife. Now, most of the girls I am dating in Lagos, that they are just women, they are not housewife, house material, wife material. That I need somebody from Benin. It's okay. She now begin to look for a woman for me.
Can you help him hold the mic so I can talk? Maybe his
So-
hand is not straight enough to do whatever. No grace.
I don't have to carry it too close to my mouth.
Then you hold it. Don't hold it, but you can speak up. You can speak louder.
So then she called me one day that she saw one lady that anytime she come to market, their village market, sometimes she used to assist her, and she has told her about me. That they said that she said I should come and see me. She want to see me first. Okay, and I took time from my office. I traveled to Benin. So I called her, I explained to give her the address where I was. She came. Then she said that her senior brother that she stayed with would also like to know me that very day. It was in the night we went there. So I go to where she was staying in Benin, her immediate senior brother. So that one questioned me some about my work and all that things. So what I brought from Lagos, I gave them. Where I was working by then, my work was good. So then I left. Then after some time, then she was saying that she wants to come to Lagos. I invited her to Lagos. There are so many things I don't want to put on the word. If I want to begin to explain. So then she came. When she came, she spent 1 week. Then she went back. I gave her money to give to the mother. I gave her money to give to the father. Then I said, okay, go and spend 1 week in Benin and come back.
With your family.
No. That we are just knowing by then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So she went to go and spend almost like 3 months. She didn't even bother about me again. Then I was not calling her, sir. Why is this? Even when she left,
But then you people have not married.
no, we are just...
So even if she's still 1 year.
Yeah. So she doesn't want to come to Lagos again. I now call her and say, why now? She look, see, just 1 week we met to look at what I'm seeing in my body. You have infected me with gonorrhea. That if you are not coming, try and treat it. Me, I'm treating myself in Lagos. So she now go and told her mother. Her mother called me on phone and say, it's a minor thing out there. So you begin to prescribe some drugs that if I miss a red capsule, this, put it online, that will go. In fact, I spent almost, at that time, I spent almost like 7,000 to treat myself. Even when she came, I still took her to where I treated myself. They gave her injection.
It's a normal thing.
So, from there, after we both treat ourselves, she got pregnant. Then, she had, even when she was pregnant, the church I was going, I was so happy that the church was close to where I stay in Bariga. It was our family church, right from Benin. The headquarters in Benin. Then I introduced her to the church. Both of us were going to the church every service day. Until the pregnancy was getting to like 7 months. Because the church, they used to see vision, they prophesy. Then that days on service, the pastor, some of the elder people in the church said all the pregnant women should come out. When they came out, it was only her that the pastor said other women should go. He said that our own, we need to pray that she may deliver through operation. I begin to imagine, say, where is this one coming from? Oh, our family, nobody delivered through operation. So when we both of us get home, we pray together. I say, as this is being, I mean, I've not experienced this kind of thing before. So you have to go and find money and give you. You go and deliver in the village. So that one for that, he deliver in the village successfully.
Okay. God pass.
Okay. Then the second one, when she came back after she delivered, we were together. Then after like 6 months, if I come back from work, I enter house, maybe that time we used to use this antenna that they change for television. I go through the window, I will be see live condom from my window with sperm inside.
Inside room.
No, outside my window, just window like this. I will enter and say, this woman, who be all these small there that is doing this rubbish? How can they have sex and be throwing condom?
By your window.
By my window.
Other tenants are in that compound.
But the window, my room is the last door for the kitchen. Just have a small entrance like this. And people don't normally go, that's apart from we that have that window over there. I say, where is this condom coming from? Okay, I will forget. After some time, like 4 days again, I will see the same thing again. I begin to wonder, who is doing this thing? Why are they using condom? They will use condom fully and throw it on my window. Live with sperm inside. Okay. I didn't even suspect her. Because my mind did not even go there. Then I began to look for a shop. When all these things were happening, when she was doing all this rubbish, I was having problem in my office. I began to be observing problem. My job was not smooth as it was before again. But I never knew it was from her. So
how do you confirm?
I got a shop for her because they want to transfer me now to Shagamu. And I say, okay, I cannot leave you in the house like this while I'm working in Shagamu. I want you to be doing something. I asked her to go and be looking for a shop. So one day she told me, I went there to go and see the shop. I see the owner. Then after the time, I pay for the shop. I said, okay, now, because Shagamu is far, not every time we'll be entering motor. Let me go and buy motor. And I'll go to Cotonou and go and buy bus. Then the agent brought the bus to me. So we use the bus to go to market, to go and buy whatever she want to sell, to equip the shop. So then I was now moved to Shagamu. One day, she never knew that I'm coming very early that day. Sometimes I come. If I come from Shagamu, I used to come every weekend. If I come from Shagamu, if I want to sleep with her, this woman will not be for me. So I will spend like 2 days, this woman will not be for me. I will go back like that again. And she knew that it's every weekend I used to come. This woman will not be for me. So I didn't even worry. Until one day when I came back, because where I work, they give us pack, like, I work in Nestle by then. They give us all this Milo, different, their products, the package is in one pack. As I came that day, I came very early. She never knew that I would come, because sometimes if I want to come, I used to come around 10, 11. Not knowing that before I would come, she would leave the shop. There was one guy they called Solomon. She would leave the shop. People will thinking that she's in the shop. She will come and be sleeping with that guy. The guy will come and enter his room without putting his slippers inside. They have already made arrangement.
Without putting his slippers.
You will not even know that it's inside. You understand that what I'm saying? Because the day when they want to do that thing, the guy normally he enter, he drop his slippers outside. People know, you know that it's inside. But if they want to do that, they are rubbish. They will enter, he will nothing on the dormant.
Of the guy room,
the guy room. So if he just come, because my shop is not too far from the house. If you just come, just enter the guy room. So that day, as I carried what they gave me from office, I put it on my shoulder with my uniform. That time we used to wear spy. Now they change the uniform. We wear police clothes.
Yeah, that black and black.
Yeah. So I put the carton of those things they gave me on my shoulder. As I just entered, it was around 10 minutes after 7.
The sipping water out in your pocket.
Okay, no worry. As I just entered the passage like this, as I just entered, I saw this woman from the kitchen. She was checking looking whether people is around. She even go and open from the passage like this. She was checking the kitchen. When she came in and did even me, I was even the one that said, why is this man looking everywhere for a backyard like this? So I was now counting my steps. So the passage is a long passage. Around after 20 minutes after 7, the passage is dark. But you come in, you can see the person. You will know the person, but the person may not see you to identify you very well. Then she was coming. She passed my door, because my door is the last room to the back at the backyard. She passed my door. When she get to this guy room, Solomon, she stood there watching the person coming. She never knew that it was me. So when I saw this woman, it was she. When I was coming closer to this woman began to change. Are you listening to me?
Go ahead.
This woman began to change in that darkness, in that darkened shadow, to the exact reflection of the boyfriend that everybody know. I mean, of the girlfriend of everybody know of that guy in that yard. Because that guy has a particular girlfriend that everybody know. This woman began to change right between me and her. She changed to the reflection, to the face of that lady. They transformed to the face, to the exact body of that woman, of the girlfriend of that girl. And she wanted to enter there. She never knew it was me. She wanted to see the person coming. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So
that is spiritual.
She says supernatural power.
Yeah. So So then, I begin to say, is it not this guy or this woman I was seeing just now? When I now go closer, I now speak my language. Okay, now walking. So immediately, she turned to herself again. Between me and her. I said, God. So, and also, okay. And also, if this market did not allow you to do, you better leave it. Now, so come and open door for me. She said, the key is she left the key in the shop. I brought mine.
And you met her in front of
the guy door. Her hand was on the door. She wanted to open and enter because she wanted to observe the person coming before she will enter, and she never knew that it was me.
But if she's that powerful, instinct will tell her that the husband is coming. If she's that powerful to be transforming like that, go ahead.
But I'm telling you what I see. If I lie, God is seeing me.
Go ahead, sir.
So then, and now immediately when I got there to that point, she now knocked the door. The boy now answered. He said, "Now sorry." She thought it's the madam. There's one lady called Ada. I laughed. So from there I shouted for her, "Come and open the door for me, let me enter." He said she left the key in the shop. From there, I brought out my spare key. I opened my door. So she now go to the shop. After she go backyard, go front. After that, she go shop, go and bring her baby. Come on, drop the baby for bed and went back home. So the baby was sleeping. Then,
what led to you asking her to go and take oath? How many times have she taken oath? Because I have other things to one and I have other things to
but you folks said you agreed today for me Saturday to come. I need to
have other things, not for you. Today, Saturday is not for you alone. Other cases are there. I will have other things authentic. Go ahead.
So then, and I'll say, this thing I saw today, I have to find out. I'm going to find out. I told her. So, since it's a spiritual something, I told somebody, say, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I was at. So, actually, they describe the place for me, it's a Babalawo woman.
What happened to the pastor that saw vision? That prophet, where both of you are going?
He said she's going to deliver that baby through operation.
The prophet. You did not take her back to the prophet?
When they know, the prophet said, they said that there are some money they said I should bring. Instead of spending that money for operation, that we used to pray for her. So what I now did, what they gave me in my office, all this Milo and other things, I gather it, have some money, go and give to the church. So I now send her to village. I told them.
Okay, eventually she did not do operation again.
Okay.
Meaning the man is a good prophet.
Yeah.
Okay, when you discover that you have the prophet like that says something to you and you still pray and avert the vision and the danger, what stopped you taking the wife to that place to also pray for you and the woman to deliver her, if you believe what the prophet told you was true, and you even went to sow a seed to that regard, sir?
I just cut off so many things. I've cut off because you are saying that there's no time. If I begin to narrate it from step to step, it's a,
I'm helping you to ask
this thing is
so
about 5 to 6 years ago. I even forgotten most of those things. And she has even took me to what you call customary court before. We have settled this matter before. I don't know why she's still dragging me up and down.
No, I asked one simple question now. I'm helping you so that we'll be able to pinpoint some few, what is it called, then we'll summarize and have the better resolution of the matter. You did not take her to the prophet where both of you are worshiping. You not took her to a shrine to go and take an oath. Did you pay her dowry? Did you eventually pay her dowry?
But I do.
How?
We have paid dowry according to our belief tradition.
You pay her dowry?
Yeah.
Which
Our
year?
father was alive.
How much was the dowry, sir?
In fact, I don't know. It was the money we paid. Even the father even returned part of the money back to me.
Okay.
So we just do it because the problem, every time problem, and this woman never, she don't want to change. I've given her first time, even the first, this very one, when we went to Babalawo in Lagos, somebody direct me. See if it is true that this woman is doing an affair, that the man will tell me. So we went there. So the man told with her. The man told her that if I have taken permission and take time, or if I have been patient enough to withdraw myself that step, I would have catch her into that room. That they have been doing it, this boy has been doing it for a very long time.
Is present of your wife?
Yes, and even she's yeah.
And what did she say to the herbalist?
Well, she was speechless. She couldn't say anything. The man even said she's a weed that her mother gave her, initiated her.
It's not after a word until people left.
Yes. After we now got home, she was now making noise in the house. That my fate, this. And the man even said that anywhere we want to go, if we have to go to Oba Palace, I was even thinking that we will go to Oba Palace. Because that is the highest place in Benin. That if they invited him, whatever he said now, he's still ready to say it again.
So you took her to the first place to go and take an oath.
We didn't take oath there. The man only just
Salvation.
Yeah.
After which people went to.
We now went to Benin.
Benin.
So yeah, the mother now said that they cannot accept what the man said in Lagos. That we still need to find out in Benin.
Okay, when you went to Benin, what happened?
We see when the same thing the man said in Lagos, that same thing the man he said in Benin.
That she's sleeping around.
Yes.
Okay, then you now give her oath.
I now left them. She now carry her children. She go and stay with her mother. That was when I came to Lagos. There was no settlement. Since they confirmed that, okay, even she was crying. She was crying there.
If she was crying, does that mean she sleep around?
No. Even the mother was saying that she don't know where she got it from. You understand? That kind of thing is not in their family. She was crying. So then they now go to her mother. They now carry my children. They now went to their house. Me and now I came back to Lagos. Then after some time, they need to put pressure in my brother, my senior brother, that I should go and pay her diary, so that I go and use that to take an oath. So my brother now said, okay. My brother was also begging me. I said, I'm not married again. I don't want children. So after
she had born children.
She have 2 children.
That time,
2 boys.
Before you went and paid the diary.
So after more pressure, because my senior brother was now trying to convince me that because of the children, I should not abandon her like that. That we can use her to swear oath. She will not do it again. So after my brother convinced me, so I now took time to go and pay dad, do everything how we're supposed to do. Then I used to have to go and swear oath.
You always have to go and swear oath?
Yes.
Okay.
Then
in Benin.
Then as we came back, just like a month, she took him again. Like 3 months, I lost my job. Okay. And I called my brother. I said, see you. These people, they are fighting back. I said, I don't want to marry this woman before. See what happened now. She delivered the 3rd baby without job. I stayed for her for almost 2 years. This woman almost turned me to rag. So, there are so many things I don't want to mention because of time. So, if I get the job, before I know it, they will stop my job. From there, she began to do this thing.
Do what?
Even my friend, my co-friend, the spy police, he told me that he want to have get-together meeting. I should help me. I should tell my wife to come and assist his wife to prepare something because he married a Yoruba woman.
Yeah.
So I told her whether if you want to go, if you don't want to go, it's not a problem. No, he said we go. So, because I want to go and see me, I don't have job. I want to go and see my senior brother that work in Minsk. The hospital is at Tijaba, it's very close to me. So I now told my friend that I'm not at home. I'm not at home. He said, okay, I should send my wife's number to him because that one have a boss that used to do kabu.
So she went there, what happened?
As I sent the number to that my friend to call her to meet her where they were. After that day, this my friend was not coming to my house to see me again. It was now her friend.
Is the man not married?
The man is married.
Did you contact with the man?
I didn't listen. This time now, as I was struggling, I struggled to get one job. I was working with one Lebanese man. Then, before I knew it, my job spoiled again. And I used to have sometimes one day off in a week. If I come, this man will not allow me. So until she was selling something in at the
if she's not allowing you, how are you people having the children? Are they miracle children?
I don't know. She's loving. She's having an affair. She have boyfriend here and there.
Okay, so you don't even believe whether the children belong to you.
Even where you get to a point that if not that I don't have money, we'll do DNA for one.
For one. Okay, so that means you agree. That means you agree that you are touching her, and she born 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So there is no total.
No, she born. She born 2 out of 3.
Okay, so you want to do DNA test of 1 out of 2.
I don't have the money to.
That is if you have the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because it was that time, that's the second one that brought us, that made us go to Benin that time. So, this my friend now, one day, after they had lost my job, I was sitting in the outside. As I was sitting outside, I was seeing where she's selling market. I was watching where she's selling market.
What does it say? Is it beer?
No, she sells fruits. All these fruits, all these cucumber, mango, apple.
Okay.
So I just saw this my friend. And most times, this my friend was not coming to see me as frequent as before. So if they just see, if I'm inside, because most times I used to sit down, if I don't have job, I will be inside. If you just discuss with that, they don't arrange me how they will meet. My friend will just from there, after I go again, he will not come inside and come and see me. Until that day, I was sitting outside. I saw him coming, just go straight to my wife. So as he was greeting, so just tell the man, go and see your friend outside. I was watching her. As the man just raised his head and saw me, he just moved. So from there, I just get up, I go and meet the man. I said, is it not that my friend that I saw you? Why did he just move like that? He said, no. Okay. Then there was no light. As I stay outside, after some time, I now go inside. Let's say I was having small fuel in the generator. I said, let me on the gen. As I was on the gen, the guy just came. Say, Mr. Demudia. I said, why do you do like that? I saw you that time. And he said he was rushing, want to go and buy medicine. I said, okay. He go. So then I now say, look, the action I see you and this man just now, I'm suspecting there's something between you and this man. So because there was one time when she saw a period, I just marked it. I used to know, they taught me in school that every 28 days, either up or down, woman used to see their period. So as I calculated for her, so when it was that time, we didn't even meet her. You know that this woman couldn't see her period. I was even the one telling her, say, this woman, why? You are not seeing your period. What happened? And she said the thing, I'm not saying that she has not seen it. I said, this is time you are supposed to see your period. I was pointing the calendar. So after 2 days, I went to command where I used to get posted for a job. As I came back, this woman invited a nurse to go and do pregnancy test and give her injection. Because I asked my senior boy, say,
How do you know?
my boy told me, say, Daddy, one nurse gave mommy injection today when I got. I called the woman.
How old yourself? That's son.
It's almost like 3 years. So
Almost 3 years.
On 3 years, that is at that time, the senior one. So now, there is something we had before that they used to test if a woman is pregnant. I was having inside my drawer. I checked the thing wasn't there again. And I asked this man, where is that thing that was there that we used to do pregnancy test one time ago? The thing wasn't there again. So I said, okay, you are doing yourself, you are not doing it.
So how many places are she taking notes now?
It just only that one place.
Only that one place?
Yes. So from there, when I begin to see so many things, job doesn't stay in my hand. My job was just often and come and go. And I say, this woman, this time, there was again, anytime I travel, if I travel to Benin, there's one guy that was staying in my house. Even that Solomon, it was that Wahala that made the boy to pack. The boy quickly packed away from that house. That time. Then there was one boy again that was in the bus quarter. So every time I used to see either him call the boy or the boy call him on his phone. So when I want to travel, I deleted the boy number from this woman's phone. I didn't tell her.
If you delete, does that mean the person cannot call?
So I want to know. I just spent that many days, 4 days, maybe 5 days. When I came back, I just opened my phone. I saw in the midnight, I saw this boy number. When I look at the time, almost like 1:30 to 2 in the night. So I now accuse her. See, I deleted this boy number from my phone. Well, how come? So the boy he said, you want to go and tell the boy. Then you go there, you go and be knocking and asking the wife, say, you remember you use your husband number to call me. You just try to from late and writing. So the woman will say, yes. How can the woman call you midnight, 1:30, not even 1?
The woman also support the husband to be sleeping with your wife by agreeing yes, covering up for her if she notices that the husband is sleeping with them. Which stupid woman will agree with her husband to be sleeping with another woman, another person? So, is it how possible?
From there, when the boy came, just do wahala, we almost fight.
Okay, why did you now abandon the kids, the children, the ones that you agreed that they are your kids now? Why did you why did you refuse taking care of them?
I have been sending her money because that day, when she took me to customary court in Bariga, so the man now say, okay, that since we do traditional marriage, not court marriage, that they cannot settle this matter. That if we are to be court marriage, they will settle. That I will try to settle it in the traditional. I say the last one now, where I would have said, okay, this is the final bus stop. If she can go, because at the time even though I tried to cut some, I don't want to analyze everything. The time the senior brother, the sister, a mother uncle that was in Lagos, because the mother he told me that if you have issue, we used to go to that man. That one is a senior brother to the mother. So when we go there, it should be vibrating that any day I want to carry her go, any juju this that will keep us today, that I want her to swear, she will swear. Okay, now that one now, you see what my sister is saying. Now see, we have to go and swear Ayelala. It was there. The brother now asked her, "Do you agree to swear Ayelala?" I can't say that. That was what led us to Benin. And I'll call my sister, I'll call my senior brother, say, this is the final bus stop. But this woman has tormented me enough. If she didn't swear Ayelala, I will not marry this woman again. So they now say, okay, we should come. I hustle, get job. I don't have job, I get money. We now enter a Debile transport bus. As we were going, she never told me she's going to stop on the way. We are going to my family house. When we get to the junction, leading to their house, she ordered the driver to park. I said, why are you telling the driver to park? For what? She was shouting, banging on the bus, the driver to park. Okay. They were not parked. Even the driver never knew that we have quarrel. It was there. The daughter now began to understand that we have problem. She carried drag her boss. For you to know, she carried big boss. She had planned it. If you have to go and swear, maybe 2 days or 3 days, we are going back to the boss. She carried big boss, carried plenty clothes, carried plenty of her children clothes, put inside the bag, inside the box. So she dropped at that junction with us, with one of her junior sister. I said, okay. So you are not going to follow, you are not following me to the house. She came down, carried her children. So when I got home, I said,
did she just drop not to follow you, or she dropped to see her uncle? You now said, okay.
No. We did not arrange that one. We had to go to my senior brother house first. Then she will now call whoever she want to follow that want to go with her. Then even I was thinking that if we get home, we will call the mother. This because already they knew that we are coming to Benin. Because it was the arrangement was made from the senior brother in Lagos here. So when she now dropped, when I reached with my sister, my senior sister said, so she don't follow me to the house. I said, well, you say what about my children? I said, she go with them, my children. It was okay. So these are
when last did you send money to them for the children not children?
I'll be sending money.
When last? I said
even about last week, I gave her I almost half bag of rice, then 7,000 naira. I gave them.
Now is it monthly or weekly or twice? I don't know. How did you?
Do you know how much I'm collecting? You should have asked me how much is my salary.
If I ask you a question, don't ask me such question. I'm not your child. Respect yourself as I'm keeping you quiet. I ask you simple question. Is it monthly? Is it weekly? How did you give? That is a simple question I ask
it's
you.
Monthly.
Go ahead.
So she now went with my children and go and to their house. From there I now came to Lagos. When I came to Lagos, I don't have job. After like 2-3 days, no, a week. It was a week after. Early morning, I saw her with her immediate senior brother, young guy, and her immediate junior sister. Early morning, as early as 5:30 in the morning. I just heard a knock in my door. I opened. I saw her. Then I opened up. Then I saw the senior brother, the sister. They enter. The senior brother asked me that it was the family that sent them. That if am I still ready to marry this woman, or if I'm not ready to marry her again, that if I'm not ready to marry her, that they want to come and pack her things and take her to the family.
Did they pack the things?
Yes.
They pack her
Yes.
things?
So I now say, okay, my decision is still what I
Because
stand.
I'm rounding up now.
And my
You
decision,
you have to end in a few seconds.
okay, that my decision is what I stand. That if she cannot go to Benin to go and take oath from Ayelala, that if she has not been sleeping because she has been denying all these things, that she's not innocent. If she cannot go and take oath there, I will not marry. I forget. They now started packing her things. I didn't ask them to pack her things. From there, they pack her things. Even most of my own things, they begin to pack. They pack everything. My room was empty. She go and shatter boss. Not knowing that she had gotten a room somewhere by. She said she stayed in the church. It's a lie. She packed all those things to the new place she got. She didn't come with my children. I didn't see my children. Just her sister, and her brother. Early morning, they come and pack her things. So, me that I don't have job, I was just alone. It was there I got this hypertension. I never sick before. I begin to think. So, sometimes I even have ulcer. I just treated that ulcer. Because I don't have money to eat. So,
You don't have money to eat?
Yeah.
When you lost your job?
I lost my job.
Was she when she was doing business then?
But even when I lost my job, she was doing. If I tell you how this man tormented me, where she carries a stove, carry pot, she will go and cook. For when she selling more something there, she with her children will eat. They will not give me anything.
Why were you blowing something on her?
She's just lying. All those are just lying.
She was just like.
She's just lying because I was saying that she will go and try Ayelala. She's just lying. All those are just fabricated issues.
Who is paying for the children's school fees?
When I lost my original job when I married her, money was not coming out before. They were going for that government school, on which we don't pay school fees. So if I have money, if they want to buy books, I will give them. So that is just that. We don't pay school fees.
Because now that you are working, what happened? Are they still in government school?
My salary self is not up to nothing. I think if she want to help me, she should actually allow them to finish from government school first.
Okay, she moved them from government school to private school.
Maybe I don't know what she tried to do. Because
you are letting her. I'm asking you, say that is what you should be sure of what you are saying.
Because when she was in Benin. When she was in Benin after last year, because my children came to me and said that they are going to Benin, that they are not coming back to Lagos. While they were in Benin, the senior one called me that she want to do what they call this GSSS exam and junior SSS and GSS. No, junior Wahe, that will cost 20,000. I said, I just send you feeding money. Where can I get that 20,000 now? I have other children, and I have to feed. I will enter motor. Ask, okay.
Okay, apart from her children, you have other children.
Yes.
You have other woman that you have children.
Yes. So
before her or after her?
Before her, she know.
So she's the second wife, or you divorced that one before you married her?
I divorced that one before I married her.
So altogether now, how many children?
I have 6 children.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I now send 10,000 for the something. I said, okay, it's your mommy that put me into this trouble. I don't have that 20,000. I will send 10,000 to you. Tell your mommy to complete it. So I sent 10,000.
So where do you know the school they are schooling now? Do you know where the school they are now?
Now?
Yes.
They just came to Lagos just last month.
Just last month. Give her mic. In 1 second. Did you agree first and foremost that you are going with your husband to go and swear Ayelala before you drop off on the road?
After the
yes or no is what I want to hear.
That first time I agreed.
Eh?
I agreed because to save my marriage.
Which first one? The one you drop on the road or the first
yes,
one?
The first one.
How many times?
It's 3 times, and it's just lying. Say it's only once. It's 3 times.
In Benin there?
In Benin. The last one that we do it at Amukoko.
Lagos here?
Yes.
What happened there that day?
That day, the first wife, the last one, the first wife swear. So they said, me too, I must swear. That was the last one. That make it to the 3rd time. But the 4th one, this Ayelala, I really agreed that I will swear because to save my marriage. But when I told my pastor about it, pastor said no, that I should call my family. That was when I called my family. My family said, okay, we should come over. And I told him that, okay, let's go and settle this thing in Benin. We go. As we get to the middle of the road, I told him that I'm not following you to that Ayelala shrine, no. Because he was insisting that we'll go there. This one that is saying we'll first go to his sister is the lie. He said we'll go to that Ayelala shrine straight.
Okay, why did you not follow him from Lagos when you know that you are not traveling for Ayelala?
I'm still traveling for that Ayelala. The thing I wanted him to do is to use the man to tell my family, so okay, we will go there together. Not the one he was doing, only me used to go there before. I want him to carry my uncle or any other person, that people will be present. Then me too, I will be present there.
Did you tell him like that from Lagos?
I did not tell him that it was on the road. I told him that I'm not going there with you.
But you supposed to have told him if the agreement was that you are going to swear Ayelala or anything people call it, and your pastor said no. You see, insist you are going. It's not about pastor. It's about your personal choice. Then on the middle of the road, you drop off, and you people just left. You come back to Lagos. Has he ever caught you with any man?
No. I have never done it since I married to him. God, I stand by my words. No man has slept with me. All these things.
So who have been
like,
throwing condom and sperm behind your window?
I don't know.
But you saw it.
I did not even see anything, just forging it. I did not see
He have
anything.
never called you, show you
He
something.
never showed me anything. I'm surprised to hear it here. I never
Please,
remember.
ask. You're not a lady. If you want to ask, ask. What are you standing here?
What about the Solomon that you said copy?
The Solomon, this man, later go and beg that man. He's a pastor. He later go and beg him, say, when things start turning around for him, we went to church together. Pastor said, you have to go back to that man, that you go and he start harassing anybody that come to buy something from him. Say they are sleeping with me,
So
including his own friends.
You were doing?
The business I was doing, it was when he pursued me now from his house, that if I not leave, even I cannot call children in now because you did not order me. He was threatening my life. Say if you use cutlass to cut my head, that if I've died, what is the marriage? That person that I've died, will he marry? That I should leave, I should leave.
It's all right. The call line is 090302484. Let's round up on this very close.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Come over here. You can't sit comfortably. Then say, can you ask a question for backyard? Stand your ass. Let them hear you.
My question is to the gentleman.
Yes, sir.
With all your experience from everything you and wife have shared,
Four,
concerning
four,
your suspicion,
7, 3,
have you
4.
taken steps to do a DNA test so that you can have peace of mind if all these children are yours or not, no matter the cost?
When I went to hospital, general hospital at Bakana, so I found out the woman, the doctor told me that they don't do it there, but they will take it out. This church at this hospital at
But are you ready to do it? That is the question. Forget about where you go. Are you ready to do it?
now, if I don't have the finance. If
To
I
give you a peace of mind, you see the way you are breathing, very deep in and out. I don't want it to have like a side effect
Because one,
on your
if
head.
you did
Exactly.
not do it, if the children grow up that you once denied them, they can still deny you because you are not sure. Then if you did not also do it, you don't even know if you are very sure of your allegation, except on the ground that you feel you are just being jealous and you can't have control over your emotion and you were just doing this, that, because if you are feeling that
exactly what I was doing.
insecure,
Exactly.
you may not really have peace of mind towards your partner. And if she has even put up any attitude, giving you the room to suspect her, that makes you also to feel unsafe and you'll be suspecting here and there. Then if you are very sure that she has been cheating on you in this marriage, then how did you know that somebody will not come to claim one of the child tomorrow?
yeah, that was what I was trying to say.
Give me mic.
When I wanted to do the DNA test, so I went to Bagada General Hospital. The doctor told me that they don't have those facilities there, but they will take the sample and take it to St. Nicholas at Marina. So he now told me that whether I may try.
How many years?
That,
How many years ago?
that time she was still with me.
How many years
it
ago?
be about 7 years or 8 years ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
But if you are you doubting the paternity of all of them or one among them?
At least where the thing started, it will be that the second boy.
The second boy.
Yeah.
Second boy is the middle one.
Yeah.
But if last one you trust that is your child.
Yeah.
And the first one, you trust that it's your child.
Yeah.
The second one is the one that you are doubting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give viewers to callings first. I know. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. My name is Lisa Badebo. I'm calling from Oshodi.
You are calling from where?
Oshodi, Lagos.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, ma'am. My president. God will continue to bless you and God will give you wisdom. Please, Oga, I want to speak with you, sir. Let's assume that your wife she's teaching on you. Agree. And you want to take her to Ayelala or wherever you will take her to. And when the pastor now comes, what are you going to tell your children? You don't have work now to take care of the children. The woman she's just managing herself to take care of the children, and you are accusing her of cheating on you. Now you want to take her to Ayelala. Something that happened to her. Who is going to take care of the children? Hello?
Go ahead.
And again, what will you tell the children when they grow up? That you take their mother to Ayelala and talk to their mother, and that is how their life will be betrayed, just like that. Abba, about fear God. You are suspecting your wife that is cheating on you, and you want to take her to Ayelala. Is it the best solution to this problem? Let's assume that is the problem now. Is it the best solution? You cannot hold your family and call her and talk to her, or look for somebody in her family that can talk to her and listen to the person, and let's correct the mistake if there is any. And you want to take her to Ayelala. That is the problem when you get married to an evil man. Because it is totally evil. Taking your wife to Ayelala, are you not cheating on her? I've seen somebody like you that they will be cheating on their wife, they will be accusing of the woman. Because that's the same thing they are doing with another person's wife. But that's a change. That's a change. I'm teaching your children. Not the issue now of drama is not your wife, it's your children. That's what I have to say.
All right, thank you. Please, to avoid wasting of our time, today is weekend. Please, if you are calling in, your contribution should not be how many seconds, please. Go straight to the point. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm calling from Canada. Yes, I'm just like wanting to be Canada.
You say?
I'm calling from Canada. Yes, I think it's a good age.
The man cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. You will drop the Canadian slang down. You speak normal English so that people you want to talk to can still learn. This woman don't understand slang. Don't understand phone. Speak normal Nigerian broken English so that they can take at least advice that you want to give to them, please.
Okay, ma. Good morning, my people. Let me speak and get to English. Looking at the talk say, this man should just like people like to do let us say anything. It's the method now which we can do that. The method of trying to do it and then we can do it. So last me and something. So not the other player just because I listen to the other player. I think the people that Ayelala cannot solve all these things, I think by now, like 2 years ago, because we don't need your heart content. We don't tell you to make the man, don't tell you yourself, very close. The woman can make you a place, don't tell you woman is very close, you understand? So you don't know that anything happening to you. So make the life easier. Tell them to make them and you can say, you know, this of your education, and you will know that you allow you to take penetration to your mind. That's the easy one. After going to Ayelala or wherever that is now not fine. You will now have to take penetration to your head as well. Not try to get this road is not Ayelala. Ayelala will say, let's see. I said, I used to get that. And I thought you guys had carry them.
Thank you. Thank you, my sister. All right. I'll call you, okay? All right. 0903,024
Zero.
Your name and where you're calling from? Yeah.
My name is Eze Panchuku. I'm calling from Obale.
Go ahead, Daisy.
Okay. My people are great to now.
Now welcome.
Nice job you are doing.
Ndewosa.
My brother, na condition make resistance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying things there your family will be like. I understand. Even the jealous, I understand. Nobody will go to find that with their wife. You know? I don't think things will happen like this. You know, rich for you to scatter this marriage, but you scatter this one now. You know, the good record for you. First don't come, go. Second don't come, go. Look yourself now. Look no good. And the wife too, I want to tell you, Ayelala no be called. Ayelala no be where they keep people. Ayelala is our own traditional way of getting justice. So if your hand is clean and if you say you won't go, you just follow through. It don't happen many times before this civilization will take through. And you and the husband and your uncle agree. One man when you say your marriage circle, where they call pastor, don't change your mind. If not maybe that man, I don't go there because now man that pastor should be. Pastor get wahala with your own family too as you get your own. We're all human beings. So if not traditional way, when I want to go find peace for this marriage, if you know you go through that Ayelala test. Nothing they wrong this side. What would they school if they thief? Would they kind of us go there? Are you thief and no be thief and cross it, go back, go. You go your own. You don't kill who don't do anything. And Oga husband, you know good make you there for television talk to nobody body speaking, that begin. You know good for society. But now we never know, no talk am again. Do am inside. Because the child will grow up to this side, he will look at like in a bastard. You understand? So they are watching a program to touch my heart well. So they thought if they will do computer, go see good for that. But now poverty in condition. You know be bad person. Your wife said no be bad person. Now they had reality to find ourselves, yeah?
You too much, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Now, this kind of worry language now would they like to hear. Now well done. Thank you, Mr. Easy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You know, say mama sef where dey for village, mama and papa where dey for village, where their pikin get this kind phone dey watch, mama sef go hear wetin Eze tell us now, tell everybody. Abeg make we dey try, make we dey do am like this, yeah? Like Eze do am now. No be every time person go get brain sef dey hear big English. The line is 0903,024 is the call line.
152.
Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, good afternoon, madam. My name is Mata Amadasun. I be beginning like those people where they talk so.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, madam, well done. God bless you for the program.
Amen.
What in there I want to contribute to say, as Benin, not the Ayelala was to do. If they talk, say you dey suspect woman, I dey live for Germany here. I married my husband. If we talk, say we dey suspect woman for Benin, na know what, na it is so. What should be Ayelala? Even if you dey take am for Ayelala, she get inside, make her own family, hospital. And Ayelala, what if they take am this way? You see, you do this one. The other say that they take am this way. I don't believe in Ayelala. We get our own tradition.
Okay.
Na Inyowa, they carry am go in family, take the woman go swear Inyowa.
Inyowa.
So what's up, Ayelala?
No, it's a traditional.
Okay.
Inyowa, I be Benin woman, I get it for them here. My husband can swear to it. If he suspects me, we'll go to the village, I'll go and do it. Even if you are a Christian, you are whatever you are, you will do it. If I'm that woman, I will not go to Ayelala because I don't believe in Ayelala. I believe in Inyowa because I am a married woman and they swear that thing with marriage.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jamani. And you are. Okay, we can hear.
0906.
Your name and where you are calling from?
0803.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from? Hello?
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Benin.
Okay.
Yeah. Ayelala is not for a woman that is pregnant.
We can't hear you.
Ayelala nowadays, the Bible, when your heart are clean, the Bible promise to as your heart are not clean. You understand? This man should take care of his children. It should not be from his responsibility. It's not easy for a woman to be taking care of kids. He should take go and look for other sorts of income. If the money is not enough for him.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We just have a few calls to attend to before we finally end this case.
6396.
Your name and where you are calling from, please?
Yes. Good afternoon, ma. I'm calling from Philippines. My name is Dan.
Okay, welcome from Philippines. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
well done, ma. May God bless you, ma.
Amen.
I'm
And you
from
too.
Edo State, Auchi.
Okay.
Yeah. The first thing I see regarding this issue is usually when a man is too jealous.
Yeah.
Because according to the man, he work is very far from his house. So the day that he work is far from his house, he's too jealous. He's no longer trust his family, which is very bad. And regarding the issue of Ayelala is from Edo State. Whether it's a different Abali something, whatever, this is from Ayelala, it shows that you don't have anything on this hand. And the reason now where the issue moves suspicion is because the woman agreed to go to Benin. Along the line, he dropped from the bus. That is the main problem where I see there now. And another thing, this man said he saw this woman with another man. He actually saw another man inside his room. Then he told the woman, give me key. So now we need to clear from there. Is it true that your husband, after you change to Camelo or whatever, is it true your husband said, take to give me key of the house? He said the key is in the shop. So those are the main key of the issue why the problem is being. And another thing again, he said the wife took it to court. The court will not be able to settle this issue because he did not pay for it. He did not have the white wedding. So it's like the court took the greater court of the court to go and settle in traditional way, which is they need to do in traditional way. But going to Benin, you drop from the board. So that you're already a suspect. So that is my own opinion. Thank you.
The man never, I want to clear something to you. The man never said he met her in any man's room. He said he saw her at the door of the man house.
Yeah.
And she said they have other person's room, and she just said, is this also person's house? He never mentioned that he met her in the man's house.
Yeah, the man said he saw his wife in another man's door.
You know, this face me and face you house now.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we say what?
I said, is this face me, I face you house apartment? So other doors were called. Hold on, madam.
Yeah.
Which room were you going to when your husband saw you that you changed from camellia to snake?
Yeah.
This one that they said I was changing. I left shop. I wanted to come to toilets. I wanted to ask from a family. This thing they used to fetch water. I want to go to toilet. So I wanted to knock from one of my neighbors' door, which is at that room, and I mistakenly go and touch another person's door. It was that feeling of that group. It's not that say I go and stay in somebody's door. I go to stay there, say I want to enter person's house. Never. Listen, I want to go there find. Say,
you never enter mama at that house before?
No, I never entered there. That's
before since you went there.
Since I went there. It was that feeling say I wan hurry.
Was it in the night?
Yes, it was in the evening, and that
Around what time?
passage is dark, around 7.
Okay.
That passage is dark. It's not that I go and stay in somebody's door say I wan enter person house. I wan collect. So they fetch farming this fetching bucket. I was looking for my key to open my door, but there was no key.
Where was the key?
I don't know where I misplaced the key. So I now say let me collect from my neighbor, quickly go fetch your bag.
Now when your husband came, your husband asked you where is the house of the key. What did you tell him?
I did not see the key, so he used his own.
And the shop will lock.
Eh?
It's the own key that he used to open the door. I did not know.
7 o'clock, you have not closed.
No, I have not closed that time.
Where was this? Where did you keep the children?
They were in the shop.
You kept the children in the shop. You know what is the distance between the shop and the house?
Maybe 5 houses away.
5 houses.
It's 5 houses.
Eh?
If you
It's
can
not
see
five.
them,
It's not 5 houses though.
it's 5 houses.
Anyway, you still want the marriage.
For 5 years now. I don't want that again.
People, they even reconcile after 15 years. You don't want the marriage
If you
again.
connected me, the what it cost me. No. I can't.
Okay. Have they returned the dowry?
The dowry.
Have you collected the dowry? You said you married her now. Have you? Because if you say she's sleeping around, whether you are touching her, you are not touching her, it's still going to affect you now because your dowry is still on her head. For those of you that should, how you define your tradition or how the tradition should be.
No, me, I don't want again. Make she just leave me. Let me live my life.
May she live with the dowry.
Yeah.
You still want the marriage. Magana Sembele Abi.
080.
Eh?
I don't want.
You don't want. If the man no want, the woman no want. Magana don Sembele now. There's not too much stress there now. Then what will be told discussing here now is about the children. Mr. Vincent. It's about your children. Even if you born 1 million children, as far as none of them is up to 18 and above, you will still be the one to take care of your child, those children, because you are the one producing them. Nobody help you reproduce them there. So how you be taking care of the children is what is the most concern. How old are the kids?
4 7 4 0.
Eh?
One is 12. The other one is 10. While the other one is 9.
So let's go straight to the point. They just come to Lagos now. Except you go and take your diary. If you did not take your diary, you people are still married. And you have to provide place for her. Otherwise, you follow the due process. Whether you are legally married, you are married in court, you are married traditionally. If you want to part way that you don't want the marriage again and she don't want the marriage again, either one of you should take a step of ask for your diary or you return his diary. Do you understand me? You cannot take man's diary and be moving around with other men. One, for your own respect and for the freedom of the kids also, both physical and spiritual. Even if you stay 1 million years and his diary is still on your head, you are committing adultery. And if you don't want to be an adulterous woman, you go and return his diary. He must not ask for you to return diary. Any man that touch you, as long as you stay with his diary, you are still carrying his diary on your head, the man is sleeping with a married woman. Before God is a sin. Before God is a sin. And before man is a sin. So you go and return the diary. If you say you don't return the diary, they don't the dash person diary. What? No. Take. That is the only thing that connects you and the person. That is the only thing that makes you solid in the life of that person. You are calling the man your wife. You are bearing his name because his diary is on your head.
4 9.
Eh? So to avoid affecting these innocent children negatively, if you don't want the marriage again, go and return the diary. Okay? Then,
4
until that is done, you have to still be asking, how much is the diary?
It's 25 naira for this.
25 naira. 24 naira.
24 naira for the
24 naira. When I see 4 naira, I mean I get coins there.
they put 25 naira.
They can't return 1 naira. Eh? Which year is that?
Look, that one is, it was 12,000. Eh? So,
Divide by how many? 1%.
it was 12,000.
12,000. 1% of 12,000 is 24.5 naira.
I don't know what I'm saying. That those days it used to be 12, I don't know. But these days now, sometimes they used to increase. The last one I just went to my junior system, it was 50,000 they paid. Then the woman just took 5,000 out of it and returned the remaining 45,000. But now okay. That was, I think it was around 12,000. So they it's like they return like either 1,000 or 2,000.
Okay. We don't separate here. We only advise for give both of you advice. Now at least you are aware now that they are in Lagos. Upkeep of the children is what you should be talking about. When both of you decide outside the human rights to reconcile, fine. If you decide to marry, you not marry here. You know where you went and pay her dowry. You approach the family for such step. Okay? But the only thing, you are still, are you married now?
I'm about to marry.
You are about to marry, which we still need to investigate you. It's not about to marry. If for your age, you are marrying for one married three, this one born three, you bring one Ayelala, you bring one Ishokpoko, you bring one Papa, if you no swear this one, you leave that one go. The first one also was committing adultery, abi?
It's the same thing we did with you that we did with those ones.
Because they don't even know, some women don't even know what to do with you, because if they on their own, you are deceiving women, toying with their emotion, you are supposed to be arrested and jailed, because you are the Mr. Perfect man here. Every woman you are marrying to is bad. You divorce one after 3, you marry another one after 3. So you want to be testing every woman in this world because you are Mr. Perfect. And with all that you are doing, where are you today? You see somebody greet your wife, he has started sleeping with her. Johnson is sleeping with her. Gabriel is sleeping with her. Pastor is sleeping with her. Anybody call man on tricer, he's sleeping with your wife. And you will not check whether you need spiritual deliverance. You that is going to Ayelala, you did not go to Ayelala to help you. You should go to that Ayelala to pray, because that is what you believe. Go and pray to that Ayelala to help you, so that you will be able to stay with a woman. If you cannot stay with a woman, it's also a problem. And it's a big problem for that matter. If you cannot stay with a man, you leave this man, you go to another man, another man, another man. It's not the man you are living that is the problem. It's you that is the problem. You born 3 children. Just imagine her, because I warned her, you should not bring these children out again. Innocent children that you be carrying on the street. What if motor hits them? 4 o'clock, a woman leave us in the name of one man asking you to go and take Ayelala, and not that she's even the first wife. You have one before you leave, you have another one you leave, then she become another one again, and you got that audacity to say you want to marry another one. Are you using jazz on them or what? They ask you now, you say, how much is your salary? You are asking me one year question, how much is your salary? You don't know how much is your salary that you are distributing children, suffering them up and down on the streets? And you born somebody should come and train the children for you. What kind of disgraceful behavior is that one? You don't think of how to train the children you are born in. And you want to go and I'm about marrying Yongi, old Papa Yongi. You want to marry another one. Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Madam Timoke. I'm calling from London.
Go ahead,
Well
please.
done on IT. It's a very interesting thing. And I just told me I teach this thing. So they maybe people can understand me. This man seems to be the main problem. Everything you're saying is correct. He may have had experience growing up of seeing women or being women being abused, and he has it in his mind, in his mental mind, the state of mind that women will always cheat on him. Because like you said, the first one is the truth. This second one is the truth. Now he's moving on to the third one. That one too will be with it. Oga, you need to work on yourself. You need to find help so that you don't see things just because the things that you are seeing, the woman changed to chameleon, it's all in your mind. The thing where in your mind. Now the thing where you don't believe you're inside yourself. Say women, then be sick. You come home, if your wife gets tired, you say no one do. Now because person they sleep with her. If this person come buy something from the shop, now because then they sleep with her. I don't know what you experience this for life, but life no be like that. Life no be like that. You don't born 6 children down now, you know fit take care of them. You stop saying you no get job, things no dey work for you. Any predicament wey you get, na the woman fault. Na because the woman na dey do you. The woman dey turn your life. Your thinking, and I don't know the way you know how you grew up or what experiences you've had in life, but those things are affecting the way you see life, and life no be like that. Make you go work on yourself, develop yourself. Your thinking needs to change. Go find better job, go do. Go add training to your way, whichever way. Take care of those 6 children, please. Make you not bring another woman inside your life. One begin again, they go come to 9. You go still dey here, they go still come back to you and see again. In another 4-5 years, with all this nonsense, another woman will come. I beg God, madam, you are a beautiful woman. Go and return in bright price. God will make way for you. You will raise your children well. They will succeed in life. And God will make your path straight. That's all I have to ask you. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Go work on yourself, I beg.
Make I ask you why they open all your 36 states now for the whole Nigeria, the whole world. Make I ask you why they cry. They cry say the man say no one tabi. Eh?
I don't do anything for this man. I don't do anything for her.
Eh?
I don't do him anything.
So wetin you dey cry for now? Now I wan know. You wan cry? You dey cry say you wan go marry another wife as number 4, or you dey cry say you wan go back go swear Ayelala, or you dey cry say wetin? Tell us wetin you dey cry for so that we know how we wan help you. Eh?
Even the issue of Ayelala, she's the one that brought it.
Tell me the reason now, madam aunty.
All the things that he was saying is lie.
She was vibrating that any degree that she put her, even Ayelala
Me,
is swearing.
I'm not the one that said I want to go and swear the first time. I'm not
You are the one that said you are
me that I said I want to go and swear
in
the
the presence
first
of your
time.
senior brother, you are the one that said it. And also,
Okay,
you don't
hold
swear
on.
Ayelala.
Hold on first. Madam, hold on.
You are the one that carried me to your senior brother. You are the one that said you will go and swear Ayelala. And now stand by it now, you are not denying.
I'm coming, Oga. If she agree to swear Ayelala, the marriage go work, abi?
If you swear, that is what my family stand. That is what I stand. And that is what I told my family. If you swear Ayelala, fine, come back
Okay.
now.
Okay.
And that is what I told them when they want to pack. If she ready to swear Ayelala now, I'm not pursuing her, and I did not assist them to pack her things. So they are the one that came and pack her things.
Okay, hold on. That is number 1. Number 2, if she swear Ayelala, the one you wan marry now, will you stop, or you still go ahead to marry that one?
No, I never marry her.
Never marry. You go leave her, abi?
Yes.
After you don friend, how many years now? Don start that one 5 years, abi?
And no, I never reach 5 years.
Never reach 5 years.
You are just still friends.
Okay, you are just friends. And the former one, the other one, are you still married with the other woman, or you and the first one before her?
No, that one we are just friends. She just
Two women before.
You just get
Two women before her.
Yeah, the first one were just ordinary boyfriend and girlfriend. She have issue. She have 2 kids for me. So I don't really know where she go village. They were trying to carry her abroad. That time, you know how much expired police salary was. So she.
And the second one.
The second one, that was just friend. That one just came from Benin.
You not born one.
He just came to pass 1 week with me.
Can't get
So
belle.
I just say, I don't want this friendship again. After 3 months, she now told me that she's pregnant.
You go stay here. Chairman go deliver you today.
Okay.
Yes. Now Oga go deliver you. This matter go pend. Go get part 2. Now go stay here. He will arrive. He go do deliverance for you. Now he go end this matter. Hello. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening, please.
My name is Dee, and I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, ma. Go ahead.
I must recommend your good work, yes, because you've done a lot for people, and it's only God that will reward you, and it will be in a good way.
Amen.
And in a bigger way.
Amen.
You see this man that is sitting down.
Yes.
I don't know if he came with something to confuse everybody inside there. That was even what I was thinking since I'm sitting down here. You understand?
So he believes
that the man
that me too, are they
should be
confused?
really punished. Seriously, because he has put this lady in a lot of pain. Just praise God, imagine leaving this poor woman like that for complete good 5 years, and he came here and be talking no rubbish, just talking nonsense. You understand me?
Yeah.
You see, the way it's hurting me, I don't know if he's doing another people like that. I'm very not happy.
Control our
imagine
BP
what
now.
he said. Imagine he cannot contend with the first wife. He just imagine what a grown-up man that is almost close to his death, that is even talking. That he had the first wife, he had the second wife. You just imagine what the man is talking, and he opened his mouth to born children. You understand that he couldn't take care of those children. Okay, let's aside that he doesn't want to marry this woman, or he doesn't even want anything with this woman. What of blood children? What kind of man? What kind of woman does that? And imagine all what he's saying is pointless. Sincerely speaking, it's pointless.
Thank you very much. God bless you. I think the ones where Ayelala.
0.
I think if Ayelala swear here, you want to swear Ayelala.
0.
I don't swear any Ayelala again.
That
really swear.
I'm waiting at 1 year.
You don't do it. Before I agree, that was to save the marriage. Not be now when I don't come out for 5 years. And now I want to swear.
Okay.
Maybe they take care of his children. Now only education self. Now feeding, but if na Gary we see, I go dey struggle for that thing. But only thing when I dey concerned with, make it train the children for school, for education. Other things.
Okay. Yeah. So if they give you Ayelala now, say make you swear, you go swear the one from that time. From that time you people marry, reach when you leave the marriage, you go still swear that
yes.
one. Okay, but the one from after na separate reach now, you no go swear that one.
I no go fit swear that one again.
It's okay. Thank you for saying the truth. Okay, please, you are abusing us with that in this office. That is the content of this office. Stop that. Okay, you are fat. Let's forget the fact that you are laughing. I don't want to have BP because of anybody. I still have a long way to go for my life. Yes, and I know millions of cases are still coming, and my prayer is to live long and do the best and leave legacy. When I grow old at old age, I'll depart with the calling of God, not to increase any BP to my life because of anybody shouting and this and no. Any matter that we cannot settle with quiet talk, we'll just, if it involve police, we'll just call police, oh yeah, halele to that place, from police station, halele to court. I don't need anybody to come and give me a headache. I'll be squeezing my face, my wrinkle will be coming out my face when I'm not supposed to get wrinkle. I don't repent for that matter. Who disturb me for social media, I will go there, block you. I no need to talk.
1, 2,
yeah?
6.
So please, I must not shout for you people to know we are serious. That we will never shout to take anybody to prison. We will just say hello, how are you? Can I see your driving license, please? There's always please, even when they are arresting you, please. Your hand, please. You have to take your hand back, please. and they have to take you back to the car, please. You have to sit down, please. Can you give me your statement, please? So I think please, please, please is what you should be applying here, even if the person is going to prison. I don't want to shout again, hey, you sit down, yeah, you mad? No, no, no. Don't want to do that, please, because you are increasing my BP. You've had that so already. Those kids belong to you, and the children, they are our priority here. It's not you and this young lady. If it's whatever you both of you have agreed in the past, if both of you choose to part way, may the peace of the Lord abide with everybody, and you share the grace, and have it at the back of your mind. The kids are there. The most concern here, take care of these children, is compulsory, mandatory. Anything that you have with her must not affect the children. The children come to visit you, don't instigate them against their mom. And madam, don't instigate the children against their father. On no account will you tell them your father do this, your father do that. No, it's not acceptable. If you bring the children in and we investigate them anytime and instigate them against their father, you are going to have problem with this office. Applicable to you. I want to say it loud and clear, so that even if the kids grow up, they will still know that you speak out of ignorance. There is no truth, facts established from your allegation. Before you allege somebody or you tag somebody with any bad name, ensure you get that person red-handed. You must not talk based on assumption. You must not talk based on suspicions. You must not talk based on hearsay. Map out your strategy. Take a step, and you get your cheater red-handed. Then you will not know which avenue you will present your issue, both private and public. This man is a cheat. This woman is a cheat. But if you have not gotten to that, please don't do that. Because taking this woman to Shiran, you don't know the cost that is on her. You don't know the blessing that is on her. If eventually you take her for any sweat, either she did that or she did not do that, eventually she died, the family will not let you be. It's not everybody that you think, okay, she swear for that reason, now what she do, now maybe everybody will take her. As she just begin to take, she lie on the floor, you are coming to blow something on her, as if you belong to any other thing. It's another allegation. So it is good. Marriage is not by force. When it's not working out, gone are the days people stick to marriage, they are dying, they stick there. But thank God, even while they exercise patience in the olden days, they even last longer than now. Despite their perseverance, their endurance, their patience, trying to manage men, trying to manage women, they still live longer than this present time. So I appeal to both of you, especially you, the man, to avoid having problem with this office. We would not want to get complaint from her as regard to your children upkeep. They are your kids. Go and enroll them in a school that you can afford, because you are a salary earner. You do that based on your income, but it's mandatory, it's compulsory. And the feeding, you know they must feed, even though their mother will support as a mother. It is your responsibility to take care of your home. That makes you responsible as a family man. Not by having children, 1 million children. You can have one, not even having 1 million. One child can be more than 20 children in a family. You must not have the whole dozen to have what you want from a child. How you train a child, how you guide your child, is what matters most in life. So you cannot come to the public. I thank God you are not a serving police officer, you are a spy police officer. But for your age, I am expecting something more reasonable, more responsible, more better than what you are saying here. So what will your kids learn from you as a father that does have any feelings of shame or regret of going into numerous relationship with minors or no reason. You date somebody and you just do this, you have 2 kids. If you know you don't have a better reason of keeping a woman, why are you having unsafe sex with her? If you have integrity, if you have shame, if you have respect for yourself as a human being, as a man, you must guide your spirit jealously. You must guide your integrity jealously. Put it on silent. Not even the person you are cheating on, but yourself. Yourself first. The value added to yourself first is what matters most. How can this woman be seeing my nakedness? How can this girl be seeing my nakedness? That this person is not my wife. How can you be exchanging oaths with somebody? Sex is an oath. Anybody you have sexual relationship with, there is always a bound between you and the person. But none of you think it in that area that there is a spirit you are depositing in that person, and there is something that person is depositing in you. Not 2 ways about that. Your flesh to flesh sweat, there is already an exchange. So the numbers of girls and women and men you are sleeping with have their spirit deposited in you. So if you are sleeping with her, she's your wife in the house, and you go to work, maybe somebody what is it called, seduce you, and you feel body no be firewood, as some of you used to say. I don't know why your body as a man no be firewood and body of a woman supposed to be firewood. It take integrity for everybody to be sincere. Fear of God, value for yourself. Then you did not consider whom you have affair with, that person have even deposit something on you, but whom you are blaming is her. Who she's blaming is you. We must have flashback and think of how we lived our life before you begin to pass blames on your partner. Things are not working for you. Do you take proper inventory of your own lifestyle? Do you checkmate yourself? Who you promised and you disappointed, do you know whether this person leave you go scot-free? Who had 2 kids for you and it could not work out? Do you think if the person calls you that you will not have wife, or you will just be going here and there, or you will not have husband? We need to check our lifestyles. We live blaming anybody. Make research. Assess your body. Assess your spirit. Have a flashback of your lifestyle too. So if you live 1, you can't live 2. Now number 3, you are counting 4. If any of this your boy child started living that kind of life, sir, what kind of advice will you give to the boy? Can you stand with authority to stand before your child and say no? In the olden days, I still remember this thing that our grandparents, our great grandparents even advised, if you were married, I still remember that my father tell my brothers that if you don't control yourself, if you impregnated a blind person and a disabled person, that person will ever remain your wife. You will never leave that person. So that is fear. Who you feel you cannot live with as a wife, as a husband, don't go into such relationship with the person. Don't toy with people's emotion, because you don't know. It's not everybody that you will touch and go free. Life is deeper than what some of us think. The person that you are in relationship with, you are going to marry, might watch you and say, okay, you are deceiving me. If this woman agreed to take Ayelala, you would have left me and go on with your life. Then what are you doing with me? It's like you just say you take advantage. Okay, you are a man, you can sleep with any kind of woman. If you accept this one, you date. You accept the other one, you date. You accept that. But don't forget that every numbers of women you sleep with have something in you. They never come to you and go free. They have something in you. You have something in them. So if you don't have job, you don't, at the point you don't have job, you don't even know who you have affair with at that moment. There are some women that are purely evil, devilly kind. There are men that they are worse than Satan himself. That if you come across them, instead of things progressing for you, you see yourself going down drain. So I pray for you. Let the Spirit of the Almighty God rest upon you today, and both of you give your life to Christ. Yes. And pray that anything that the devil have deposited in you, via man or woman, strange woman, let the Almighty God chase such spirit out of your life, so that you have yourself to yourself and have focus in life. Woman, there is nothing that said, I don't know what else again you are looking for. You have 3 children already, right? Yes, sir. If you want to marry, go and remarry after you return this man diary back to him. Stop living wayward life, because you have children already. Their relationship with other men outside, which these children know that that man is, or those men, they are not their father. You are not bringing those children up in a proper way. You will see, bring up these children, they become street boys and girls. But these children I have seen knows who is their father. If you have once told them who is their father. So you don't look for sex and live wayward life. You must live life like a child of God. The one you've done in the past, ask for forgiveness, repent, give your life to God. And if you want to remarry, pray for good man to come your way, because you are still young and you will remarry. Then you know you are having that sex legally before God. Because if you leave these children, or somebody come to your apartment where you are, what are you telling them? The kids are very, very intelligent. Children are very, very intelligent. What you are doing is what they will copy. How they will bag into the room where you are with a man. You will leave them with a dilemma where they will grow up with, and you see them abusing children around that area, because you have teach them how to go into early sex before their age, because that is what they watch their mommy doing. So it's not about the man leave children for me. You can stay, God will bless you. The widows that their husband died, and the young widows, and they work hard, they struggle to train their children. They were not living on mine. They cried to God, and God heard their prayers. They get favor, and they get established, and they do their business. The little money they send to you, don't go and invest on women, on men or boyfriend. Go and start, look for what you will do, invest it, and you will start up that business there. One will still come there to still watch how you are doing your turnover. There is nothing that says you must have a relationship with a man before you make it in life. That is, it's not possible. That is a lie, big lie. I think that you will still have more setback than when you remain holy and pray to your God and do things in a better way. So please, for the sake of these children choose a better life from today. Because at the end, they may take the custody of the children from you when we discover that you are training these children in a bad way, where they will become hoodlums and other bad elements in the society. Bring undertaking form. You will. When last did you see the kids? Is it your first answer 7 years?
They used to come to my house.
The kids used to come to your house.
They always here yesterday.
Okay, the house is not far from each other.
I'm living not maybe 3 streets or 4 streets away.
From where he's staying?
Where he's staying, but I don't used to see him. Because now they say he's in Ibadan. Sometimes the children will, on my behalf, go and check if he's around. If they are lucky, they will see him. But we are not seeing face to face like this.
But I hope the children, you just don't. You are not. I hope you did not just leave them wandering around the whole area. So he said he sent you feeding money last week.
It's not every time. This one is lying.
Why is it that? Excuse me, woman. Hello, you hold on there. I ask you one simple question. What I want to hear is yes or no.
He sent. After I come to report, that was when he sent that money. It's not every time.
Apart from that last week, when last did he send money?
It's only 2 times that he have sent 5,000 to us.
The 2 times is how many months? You just came to Lagos now.
Yes.
Last month.
That was when we were in Benin. When I called say his son want to do exam. He sent 5,000, not 10,000, and he's lying. And before.
Don't call the children inside.
If you want me to do
Ayelala.
No, if you want me to do what do you call statement of account. If you lie now, I can go to bank and bring statement of account if I do not send 10,000 to your account. Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
If you are denying, you will be sending the money to Human Rights Office and you'll be coming to come and be collecting the money from here.
It's not just lying. Every month when they were in Benin, I was
sending
money. Because when she carried me to court about 4 years ago, the judge asked me, how much do I want to pay? I told him, I need my salary. Okay, I will be paying 5,000 every month.
For 3 children?
Me, I will enter motor to work. I will still feed.
You see they born.
No, I don't want to have a child. You know that you ask me, I always just say, I'm not going to marry. If I want to marry 5 years since I will marry. But I know that my salary is not enough for me to, even the project I was doing, if I completed my house, that time, when I was having money, I wouldn't have been seeing all this money. So since that time when the judge intercepted this case, I'll be paying that money I promised them. I'll be paying every month. I never failed.
And you have your statement of account?
Yes.
That you have been sending.
I will call the chief because they not ask me whether I will be giving her, I say from my own place, she's not with me again. I have to be giving the money to my children. Okay. She accepted. So the moment I collect salary more end, I will call, if I see them, I will call them. I will take them inside. This is 5,000. You can't, that's no one, you can't be very smart. You can't even say that is 5,000. You can't do that. That's what I've been doing. When they were in Benin, I was sending 5,000. Until when that one said, okay, you want to do SSS, GSS exam. I said, okay, let me send 10,000. Pay money to complete it. I sent 10,000 to their account. And they came last month and they just for salary. I give that one, I give them 7,000. I have bag of, I almost have bag of rice. I give them. Sometimes I give them bread. If they come to my house from around, I cook, I give them.
Okay, this one is whatever. You write how much you be giving to them monthly so that there will be no any argument or anybody taking. Come, madam, you have taken him to court before, right?
Yes, that was.
This is the final bus stop. Are you hearing me? You take him to anywhere again, will appear on his behalf for you. Because you yourself, you are not free from blame. Oh. You just come to cry crocodile cry from my office. Well, I know all of you. You sign from today. The resolution they are going to have in this office is what both of you are binding. You can take him to anywhere again. You've gone to court for court, you appear here. Tomorrow now you go to citizen immigration. Another day you go to welfare. Not now. You and person have gone to court. What are you crying for again that you want to go? You are doing as if the matter just start today. You been to court now. Is it not your strong mind that leads you to court? So why are you doing as if you are shivering or it's your first time of hearing case? You write his name here. Hmm? No, they are not admitting now. Well, you are in what is it called? You are in Bagada. When are you enrolling them to school? Is it public school or private school you want to enroll them to?
They should finish secondary school first, public school. Public school.
They should finish what?
Their secondary school,
Government school.
Government school.
So when are you doing it? When?
That's what they have been doing. They only come and ask for money for
Are they schooling now?
Before they are schooling, all of a sudden.
You say they just came to they just relocate to Lagos.
No, they have been in Lagos. It was last year November when the first son came to me. They said that they are going to Lagos. I said, for when are you coming back? They said their mommy said they are not coming back. They are going to be schooling in Lagos.
Okay, now they are back.
Okay, even that one said they want to do SSS, they will be schooling in Benin. They want to do GSS exam.
They cannot go to Benin again now. They have relocated to Lagos now. Are you not aware?
I'm aware, but before, let me say.
Why are you dwelling on before, sir? Can we move forward?
Let her, because me, I will have to go to work. If she carried them to work, she will have to go and work.
No, everybody that work, you have children. So, God forbid, if this woman die, you will take your children to school. Create time from your work and enroll your children to school. Your children are your priority. They are what you are going to retire to tomorrow. So take them as your first assignment. You go and enroll your children into school, know the school they are going, then you also keep checking them. Look for a patron or a matron, somebody to watch over the kids in school. Now that you are working and you are working in Ibadan, they will be schooling in Lagos. Behave like a father for once. Responsible father.
The 10 just beginning. You can take them to school as soon as possible. The 10 just started now. The new 10.
Go to Maryland there. Go and register, go and get whatever.
The school they are going before. They should continue where they are going.
Which one?
It's a government school.
In Lagos here.
Bagada now.
Bagada there.
Yes.
Haven't they say they have? Hold on. Which year was that?
Since when they left, when she left my house, she was in Benin.
How many years ago, Oga?
In fact, this question now, since Since last year when they left. When they
Last year?
Yeah. They have been going to government school since up to
in Bagada?
Yeah.
Before she retrieved them back to the village? Yeah. Have you taken them back to that same school they were schooling before you moved them away?
That's what I'm trying to do. The other one, they said they are not going to collect me.
Why?
For government, for the SSA that is GSS 3 that is already late. So the small money in my hand is 20,000.
They will do it, is it not by September? In September, yes. They will enroll them.
Yes,
okay, hold on, madam. If you have money to enroll all your children into private school, if you have the income, go ahead.
No, it's not.
Then if you don't have the income, don't start what you cannot finish. Because some of you don't know how to manage. You only know how to lavish. If you don't have source of income and you don't have steady income, you will not take the child to go and enroll in a private school. Are you going to sell yourself to pay for the school fees?
Just to write exams. I don't want him to write GSS 3 exam.
Okay. The child is to write GSS 3.
Exam and 10 months again. Go to
public school. That is understandable. But don't go and put a child where many average human beings that are okay today, they did not start private school. I don't even know where private school starts in Nigeria. Eh?
Yes.
If you only afford government school, enroll your child into government school. Do the necessary and pray to God. The child will still become what God wants that child to be. There are many children that they spend millions on them, but they are still not useful to the family, not even to the society. Please, don't give yourself unnecessary tension. The principal or the owner of the school be calling you. You will have BP because a child is in private school.
So from what she said, two of them are already in school.
That one, instead of him not to write that exam, they are quickly gather something. Okay. But the remaining two, they have not started.
The father will go and do that one.
The remaining which one?
The two of them.
What your job is going to Wenoga. I think you are the head. Are you guiding a place? You are guiding a place. Not that you are you are not the head of securities. You are guiding is it house?
It's a company.
It's a company, and it operates throughout the weekdays. You don't have off.
It used to be weekend. My off used to fall weekend.
All your off.
Yeah, sometimes.
But you can change duty with somebody, with your own colleague, with understanding, even in the police force.
If I could change duty.
No, you change your beat as in you you just beg your colleague that is representing.
The way they arrange it for us, people who want to take their off, how they want their off to be. To me, I already put my off on
permanent weekend.
But I have to come to me.
But if there is emergency,
I'll write casual.
Okay, please write that casual so that you can enroll the children. Okay. Let the children feel you. It doesn't take more than a day or two. You go there and enroll your children into school. Okay? They are your kids, and I know why I'm saying that. Everything must not be money. Let your kids feel your impact. Let them also walk to the school as they are there with their dad. You know, when a child is with their dad, when I used to be with my father, there is a way I raise my shoulder than my mother. And this is my daddy. Cannot be mommy every time. At times, you let these children feel your own presence too. The coverage and all that as a father. Okay? Please. You've not told the house how much you'll be giving to them feeding them every month. At least from that time till now, God has blessed you. Because you are shining. Your cheek is full.
Well, if you see me before,
you are bigger than this. Anybody that prayed that you should be bigger than this, know they pray good prayer for you.
No. What I'm trying to say is that I was living comfortably. You understand?
But the way all year they drop from your face, you are not still comfortable by that. So I'm afraid though.
It's just God. I like, me, I just like to take care of myself. Even if I'm
I like take care of yourself with water, not with money.
No, I don't drink. She knows now.
You don't drink?
I don't drink. If not the way she behaves, I don't know how to womanize. I don't know how to cheat women. When I was transferred to Shagam, every weekend I make sure I come and sleep. But when I come, this woman will mess me. Yeah.
I wish both of you forgive each other and come back again because of the children. There's nothing out there. Oga, Biko.
The other thing I've said it to Ayelala doesn't keep person just like that.
He says she know dey swear, say she don't do. Which confession again? You won't kill her. He says she don't do. She has already done something, so she know what to say. So now forgiveness you dey. If you want forgive her, she also forgive you.
She still be nice to you. My family were expecting that if me, I'm a very simple.
Okay, on behalf of us, she confessed. Yes, she has confessed now. Forgive.
No.
Okay.
I know it's my yesterday. I didn't do it when I was in the house.
Both of you are
I
saying.
know who I am.
Carry and go anywhere.
That's what I've gone to school.
Don't worry, Mr. Vincent. We go let go of this matter. I go still call chairman. This matter of this Ayelala, chairman go look into it. Yeah. You know, say everybody, it's not everybody that will say, I agree, forgive me. There is a way a man confesses to a woman.
And there is a chance. Yeah? And I gave her the first chance. When I left them, they were in Benin for 6 months. Before I answered, my brother begged me.
Your brother is a very nice person. Where is he?
When she came, it's like your brother. Even that one said, still, why is this woman like this?
Yeah. They come. I won't beg Mr. Vincent. I won't call the whole world. Maybe call Mr. Vincent for forgiveness. If they commit sin, you ask God to forgive. And when woman they commit against you people, you will not want to forgive. Where is it done? Eh?
You still have to forgive.
You still have to forgive, sir.
I'm not doing anything.
We know.
See, I don't want you to talk again, say you not do anything. No say if I want bully you, I go bully you. Say I go allow my viewers, they go insult you. You not do anything, How you go say you not do anything? You never separate. Don't you know that when a man married you and you stay, even if now 1,000 years, you did not return the man dowry, that you are still the man's wife. If man sleep with you, you have committed adultery. What is hon?
I'm not sleeping with mom.
You said for this time you people separated for 5 years, you cannot swear that one. But the one before he said you not drop on the road, you can swear that one. Was that not what you said?
I just to make him say I don't want to marry him again. I'm in front of church selling. Everybody know me.
You say what?
Now front of church, now they sell. Now church give me that place. Sometimes.
And church carry Jesus come sleep for your room.
Mommy, I don't carry man. I just want to scare him away.
Hold on, they know they carry you. So you dey social media, they carry that kind of things where man they wait. They need to question you very well.
I don't sleep with man. I don't tell them.
Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from, Jerry.
Marry him again. Not the same
man. For the God.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Abdullah. I'm calling from Manchester, UK.
Okay.
You are calling saying I've lost a little bit angry that I want to talk to this my brother. It is so sad for somebody to be having that sort of a mentality at this age, both to Ayelala to swear. What about them? Are we men not included to be swearing against Ayelala? If he himself has never met a woman, he wouldn't let him.
You're asking you question. You never sleep a woman since you married her.
What happens if you have a family, if you have what they call it, first wife, you took their first wife to Ayelala, second wife to Ayelala, third wife, we don't know where that one is going to after this one. My president, I believe what the other woman said today, we are too, that you are camping a little bit for this man. For a man to produce a child of 3 children, second one 3 children, he says that he don't have money, and he's getting married, he's getting another wife. My ordinary president, please, today is my anniversary today.
I bet I know the ordinary president.
I will support that woman with 20,000.
Okay, thank you.
You have to take care of herself.
Thank you. I will send the money. Make we give her the money sharp.
Give us the grace. Give us as a man the grace. Ayelala, you never take any woman if you get there. Why can't you throw Ayelala for yourself? You know the throw, men not the throw Ayelala. Now the women the throw Ayelala. We put a woman in, we are disgracing woman, and you are there talking about Ayelala. My president, you say, no. This man has made my day, my happiest day today. I'm 19 years in marriage today. But I'm happy.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Treating a woman badly with children. And you are calling yourself is take out to Ayelala.
No, hold on. No, drop that phone. No, drop the phone.
No, it is my day today. I'm very annoyed.
I need to drink children. Hold on. I don't hear that word. Thank you. I don't hear that word.
I'm very sorry.
No. Don't worry. Don't drop. I want to talk to you. Hold the line. At least
yes, ma'am.
You have spoken to the man. The man said, you say make Ayelala go sit down for a house. He hear that one. But 19 years in marriage, you cannot just call this office, you now announce yourself. Don't you know that they used to pay for, you are supposed to pay for adverts? We did not even say, you not say 19 years. You're supposed to inform us first. Now we're supposed to announce. Now before.
I'll put 10,000 support. 30,000 will be coming to their account now.
Oh my God! Thank you. God bless you, sir.
I'm very sorry for my.
No, you are not. I say I will not be shouting again. I go leave the shouting for you people. Who want God to shout, go shout. Me, I not ready to even get any big people on top of anybody matter again. So if I talk and with laugh, na no gree, make na call him, make na shout.
You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir.
We are treating women in this our modern place now. Sometimes it's not a good thing. Woman alone to Ayelala. What about you? We the men, are we not doing it outside?
That's why I say make them wait, make sure man give them the Ayelala to start.
No, I'm very sorry for my emotion, please. Now, I will get 30,000 for your data, 20,000 for her.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Congratulations. God will take you beyond the level you and your wife is today. You abide in peace, more understanding, blessing, and your children will see beyond in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. He get the opportunity to call in and celebrate his anniversary. Congrats. All right. Tell him congrats. That is what we are doing. So if you sign this undertaking, we will disappear from here for other things. Then you go back and join chairman where chairman is online. I heard they say it's online. Listen now they monitor my husband now. Monitoring spirit. Now they go tell me waiting chairman they do. Chairman is online. Chairman is offline. Chairman is online. Thank you very much for giving me information. Be my satellite Last man with chairman care. Wetin happen? Make I enter line go see. German is life and is problem with plasma. How? Oh God. Are these orange? You go offline, so I can't say what you want. You can't put what is your applicant for? Give approval to sign, the friendship to sign, attached to it. This they have the final resolution in this office. What did you write? 8,000 arrears a month. Also to enroll the children into school. All right.
I think the time frame for the enrollment. The time frame for the enrollment.
He will take off time now. He will take off time. Has the woman signed?
Yes.
All right, thank you viewers for being with us.